The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang.
Guten Tag, friends.
What's up, guys?
This is a request that actually came to us through some comments, if I am not mistaken, but specifically now recently came from our friend Uma Metal. Guten Tag, Uma. This is from the Patreons. So this is going to the Patreon first, potentially exclusively. The song is Ohne Dich.
Yes, Dich.
Dich. Ohne Dich. She's German. No, she's not. So we're going to do the music video first. And the idea is we're going to follow it with one of the given
Live
performances that you have thankfully given us. Oh, there are no subtitles. Okay, so we picked up the lyrics over here. Let's go. So Ohne Dich, which means
Without you.
without you. Let's go.
Ich werde in die Tannen gehen, dahin, wo ich sie zuletzt
That's him.
gesehen. Doch der Abend wirft ein Tuch aufs Land und auf die Wege hinterm Waldesrand. Und der Wald, er steht so schwarz.
That's
und
him?
leer.
Yeah.
He doesn't look scary.
Weh mir, oh weh.
Sorry, Till.
Und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich kann ich nicht sein. Ohne dich.
Ohne Dich.
Mit dir bin ich auch allein. Ohne dich.
Ohne Dich.
Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich. Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Lohne nicht. Auf den Nesten in den Gräben ist es nun still und ohne Leben. Und das Atmen fällt mir ach so schwer. Weh mir, oh weh. Und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich
Wow.
kann ich nicht sein. Ohne dich.
I got goosebumps.
What? His voice here is how should I put it? It feels so raw. Like, so he doesn't have a very soft voice, right? It's a very harsh,
Manly voice.
manly voice. And it's almost as if it's like just raw. And when he's singing it, it's not necessarily melodic, but it is melodic. You know, like it's not out of tune. Like it's not necessarily melodic, but it's also in tune. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. Okay, I'm trying to say is his voice here sounds very grand because he's got a harsh voice. He's got a very manly voice. But here when he's singing it like this, and this song is it seems to be very emotional. It seems to,
That's what I paused. I paused to read.
it just sounds very grand, his voice.
So what is he saying? I'm saying I'm going into the fur. What is the
Fir trees.
I don't know how to even say it. Fur is if you are. F-I-R is fear trees.
I think it's a type of tree that you find on the mountains. Because I saw they're like fern. Maybe the N is missing.
Amazing.
I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling you what I saw in the video.
What's fern?
Fern is a type of a tree.
But that's F-E-R-N.
I know.
How will they miss it and
That was-
also misspell it?
That was me.
Okay, hold on. So you freaking watch. I mean, let's see what is that.
Pine family. They are between 48 and 60. Blah, 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 blah. They're found in the mountains, native to the mountains regions of North and Central America, Europe, Asia, and North Africa.
Cool. Let's read. I'm going into the fir trees. There where I saw her. But the evening, can you move the laptop? Yeah. But the evening is throwing a cloth upon the land. Oh, what a poetic picture. It's getting darker. The evening is throwing a cloth upon the land.
It's like throwing a blanket upon the...
Yeah, and upon the ways behind the edge of the forest, and the forest is so black and empty. Woe is me, oh woe, and the birds sing no more. Without you, I cannot be without you. Without you, I am alone too. Without you, I count the hours without you. Without you, the seconds stand still. They aren't worth it.
Woe is, I'm sad.
No, woe is me is like I feel bad for myself. It's kind of almost that's what it means.
Okay.
But it is related to sadness. On the branches in the... What?
No, I'm just reading that again. With you, I am alone too.
What?
Huh?
Where?
Without you, I cannot be without you. With you, I am alone too.
Where?
Here.
I didn't even see it's with you. I'm reading without you.
No.
With you, I am alone too. Without you, I cannot... I count the hours without you. With you, the seconds stand still.
They aren't worth it. So
with or without you?
by you too.
Oh, fuck.
Just joke.
It's not time for joke. We are both in a very serious. On the branches in the ditches, it's now silent and without life. None of that went through. And breathing becomes oh so hard for me. Woo is me, oh woo, and the birds sing no more.
I can't tell. What is he talking about? Is he talking about a relationship?
I have no idea. Let's proceed and then I think we'll come back to the lyrics.
Or he's talking about the relationship of him with nature or with peace, or rather than with a human being.
No idea. We'll come back, I guess, once we see probably more of it.
Weh mir, oh weh, und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich kann ich nicht sein.
Ohne dich.
Mit dir bin ich auch allein.
Ohne dich.
Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich.
That's the keyboardist.
Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Ohne nicht. Ohne dich.
Wow.
That gave me chills.
Damn.
Und das Atmen fällt mir ach so schwer. Weh mir, oh weh. Und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich kann ich nicht sein. Ohne dich. Mit dir bin ich auch allein. Ohne dich. Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich. Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Ohne nicht. Ohne dich.
Sheesh. Oh my God. He's going to see her all this trip.
I don't think this is about a relationship with a human being. I think this is about the country, the motherland.
But then who's that cross? That's someone's grave.
It doesn't have to be a grave. It could be just a point someone has planted at the top of the mountain.
Nobody puts a cross at the top of a mountain. Put the flag.
I know, but why is it a grave? Who puts a grave all the way to the top of the mountain?
That's the story. My assumption is that this is to his, loved one or whatever, right? Who also, they used to climb together. They used to be climbers. And that's where she died. And he's paying respect by visiting her. But he died in the process as well. Now he's going to be buried next to her. And the whole song is without you.
Okay, that could also make sense.
Again, this is just from what I got. That's why I went, oh my God, I have no idea if this is true or wrong, for sure. But it's like, if I see it from that point of view, he is reciting what they were both used to, which is nature. They're both used to the camping. They both used to go and climb together and stuff like that, right? And it's like, without you, none of this is beautiful. None of this. And when I'm with you, time stands still because time doesn't move when we are together, right? Even the birds don't sing no more.
On the branches and the ditches, it's now silent and without life, and breathing becomes also hard for me. Okay.
It could be.
No, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Bro, that's why I got goosebumps when that happens. I was like, oh my God. So he went to see her or pay his respect. That's why he wasn't very horrified of what happened to him, nor was he excited. If you noticed.
Yeah, there was no facial change.
Shit.
There was no...
Yeah, but even from the beginning, he was touching the water and stuff like that. And all of them walking, and he's the only one who looks in a different mood. Because he's the one who's longing. He's the one who's missing her. They're doing this trip for him.
Wow. I think we should see the live one also for this.
I can even go a little more philosophical, but I'm not gonna.
Why? Go for it.
The strings reminded me of Motor. Da, da, da. When it was playing, it reminded me of that. But if I'm gonna go too philosophical, which I don't think it works, by the way, so I think I should shut up. But it is that he was already dying.
That's what I think also, because when they showed the leg,
No, that happened after he fell.
I know it happened after he fell, but because it was, I don't know, I also feel from the injury that they showed that he was already dying. I felt it.
I'm not talking from the actually injury.
I know you're not talking from the injury, because they showed us him falling, but because his emotions were so still, right? He didn't care what was happening to him.
Yeah,
and the injury looked a bit too much, although the fall was also a bit too much, but still, for some reason,
I don't think he had an injury, actually. I think he was dying, just simply. He was dying and he wanted to go and die with her. And if you read the first line, what is he saying? I'm going to go into the fir trees. He's planning to go into there. And what did we read about the fir trees? They are on top of the mountains. So he's already planning to go there, right? There, where I last saw her. He told us from the beginning.
Oh, he told us from the beginning. You're right.
Yeah, that he saw her last there. That's where she died. And you know what? It could be that she fell and died the same way. That's why they were all shocked. That he followed the same fate that what happened to her. They were both climbing. She fell in exactly the same way. That's why all of them were so shocked that this is what happened. So like, how can it happen twice? but they managed to go all the way up and go exactly where she is, to her last place that he saw her. And the last time he saw her was the place where she died.
She died.
But the evening is throwing a cloth upon the land and upon the way behind the edge of the forest, and the forest is so black and empty. Woe is me. Sadness. Without you, I cannot be without you. With you, I am alone too. Without you, I count the hours without you. With you, the seconds. Like, see the beautiful juxtaposition? Without you, I cannot be. But with you, I am alone too. Right? Without you, I count the hours because he can't wait.
Yeah.
But with you, the seconds stand still. They're not worth it. That's freaking beautiful, man. That's amazing. And yes, I agree. We have to see the live now. So beautiful. And man, this band, their music videos alone is so gorgeous.
Not just gorgeous, like every time.
It's a movie.
Yeah, they're so deep and heavy, and like even when they don't mean to be emotional, there is some story to it. There is some history to it. There is some emotion to it.
Let's go. This is Ohne Dich or Ditch from a DVD concert. So hopefully it's a good. Thank you, Uma. He looks young.
Makes me feel like it's a real story to him.
Ich werde in die Tannen gehen, dahin, wo ich sie zuletzt gesehen. Doch der Abend
Why am I getting goosebumps?
hoch aufs Land und auf die Wege hinterm Waldesrand. Und der Wald, der steht so schwarz und leer. Weh mir, oh weh, und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich kann ich nicht sein.
Ohne dich.
Mit dir bin ich auch allein.
Ohne dich.
Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich. Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Ohne dich. Auf den Ästen in den Gräben ist es nun still und ohne Leben. Und das Atmen fällt mir ach so schwer. Weh mir, oh weh, und die Vögel singen nicht mehr.
Ohne dich.
Nicht sein ohne dich. Mit dir bin ich auch allein. Ohne dich. Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich. Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Ohne dich. Ohne dich.
Wow.
this part reminds me of Motor or Sonne.
Und das Atmen fällt mir ach so schwer. Weh mir, oh weh. Und die Vögel singen nicht mehr. Ohne dich kann ich nicht sein. Ohne dich. Mit dir bin ich am allein. Ohne dich. Ohne dich zähl ich die Stunden. Ohne dich.
Wow.
Mit dir stehen die Sekunden. Ohne dich. Ohne dich.
Oh man, damn. That's why he was covered in water. Bro, German language is beautiful in its own way.
The way they convey their music, it's just so amazing. Like, we don't know what he's saying, which line is what. Without reading, we don't even know what the song is, right? But when he's singing it without us knowing what he's singing, I can still feel it in my heart. And you still feel the emotion.
Yeah, this is like how we reacted to some baby metal, for example, right? I forgot the name now, but you know, the trilogy of Light, I think. How even if you don't listen, if you don't read or try to interpret, and I know we did, but even if you didn't, you get the emotion from it. And this was very emotional.
Very, yes.
Very heavily emotional, because even just knowing that he says without you, the way he says it, the way he is in it while he says it, that alone is very emotional. And it's remarkable what these guys have done.
I can't tell because he's always in character, right? He's always putting on a show. But for some reason over here, I feel like this is a part of the story is true to him.
Maybe, or he is maybe an amazing embodiment of what he sings.
Yeah, could be.
This was excellent. This was beautiful, really. It was just a beautiful song, and it made me want to learn. And I've had interest anyway in languages. You know, I've always had interest in languages. This made me want to learn German to just to sing along these parts because there is so much of emotion in it. It's not just a sing-alongy.
Yeah.
Right? But there is so much of emotion in it. And really, the language is beautiful in its own right.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go a little bit off topic, but also on topic here and say that, so when we do our Twitch reactions, right, we react to all kinds of music. We react to all languages of music, right? We've done so many so far. And from what I can tell, we've been doing this for now, almost 2 years now. So what I feel is that music does really give you all its emotions, right? Without you even knowing the language. Okay, we're not even watching the video. We're listening to a song. just by listening to it in another language, you can sense the emotion behind it, whether it is happy, whether it is sad, whether it's angry.
Oh, you don't even have lyrics. You don't even need lyrics at times,
don't even
right? I
need
mean,
lyrics.
like a song by Joe Satriani. I remember like crying. It's called Crying. I wasn't like, it made me feel so emotional without even, it doesn't have a single word.
Yeah, yeah. It's everything. It's the voice. It's the music in the background. Like sometimes it's even the growls, you know, that they
Yes,
do, the
of course.
screaming, because that can
Chester
come
Bennington.
out. Yeah, that can come out as any kind of emotion. It can come out as angry. It can come out as sad. It can come out frustrated or even happy for that matter. Wow, this is really.
This was something. Appreciate you for watching. Danke. Thank you very much. And thank you for recommending this. Special thanks to our friend of the channel since pretty much the beginning. Uma, appreciate you, bro. Always happy to hear from you, and always happy to hear or see new recommendations, even outside of baby metal. There is nothing wrong with that.
No, which
But
we need
it's
to get
interesting
back to, by the
and
way.
nice to hear something, also see something different, especially that it's pretty much from your country. So that's kind of a presentation we also like and love, to have that kind of interaction, because it crosses language barrier, it crosses, you know, borders and whatever the hell that is. Anyways, we've talking too much. Much love. We'll see you next time.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No ghosting round, we turning up loud. One big fam, yeah, we make you proud. The Habibi gang, we vibe so sweet like a mango stand.